It's been Houston Rockets center Dikembe Mutombo's lifetime dream to build a hospital in his native Democratic Republic of the Congo. 10 days ago, my family was lucky enough to see that dream come true. We traveled with a party that included Houston's Juwan Howard and Olympic gold medalist and former WNBA star Nikki McCray. Now, to understand what Dikembe has done, you must first see the conditions of the city's general hospital. 50-year-old beds, no medicine, no food. Family members must camp outside to feed their relatives and must buy their own medicine. Subhuman conditions. Dikembe's facility is state-of-the-art, thanks to large contributions from Juwan Howard, his wife Janine, Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing, Jalen Rose, Dirk Nowitzki, and other NBA stars. But his generosity doesn't end there, as we visited AIDS orphans who saw a piece of candy as a piece of gold. He's done more than I have time to tell. It's a trip everyone should take. What I saw in the Congo tells me Africa is the land the world forgot, but not Jean-Jacques Mutombo Dikembe. To help, log on to dmf.org.
Hey Africa, Africa nanga oya bato a cheveux crepus, bato a mayele bosimbani babige, oya bilanga bosimbani ba Congo, simbani maboko mongu na lekate o Africa, malobate mosalande, muindo ya ngolo Africa, mobali ya mingao Africa. Hatonda mosolo Africa. Tu gâtes ton nom par-ci par-là.
Join us and help us realize our dream, improving health, education and quality of life. The Dikembe Mutombo Foundation.
From his earliest childhood memories, there had been civil unrest, poverty, sick and dying children in Dikembe Mutombo's homeland of Kinshasa. But even as a child, he knew there was a better way of life and believed that he would someday make a difference.
My inspiration in life is always the changing of the living condition of my people, anywhere in Africa. That's something I want to see. That's something I want to be part of. That's something that I want to see that happen. Not more, but happen now.
Kosisi keleli Afrika, malupakanisu pondolwayo, iba imitandazo yetu, kosi sikelela.
Dikembe Mutombo is the 7th of 10 children of Samuel and the late Biamba Marie Mutombo.
I take a lot from both of my parents. My mom for just raising us when my daddy have to go to work. And then my papa is just a hard-working man who worked so hard in his life.
The Mutombo family was built on a tradition of faith, education, hard work, and community.
My mom, she gave me a strong faith to believe that do whatever you can do, as much as you can do, and God will give you more. I believe in that. I believe in that.
It was this strong family foundation that paved the way for Dikembe to realize his dream of attending medical school in America. In his second year of college, Coach John Thompson spotted the 7'2" Mutombo walking around campus, and after a successful tryout, offered him a basketball scholarship. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Runs it over. Oh, baby! Great sky hook. Floats it away. Dikembe Mutombo, what a star he's going to be. He's just learning how to play the game of basketball.
He graduated from Georgetown in 1991. The man who had come to America to become a medical doctor was drafted by the Denver Nuggets shortly after graduation. His dominant style of play set the stage for Dikembe Mutombo to become one of the NBA's most feared and revered defenders.
Blocked by Dikembe.
America, there are certain things that come to mind when talking about Mutombo. But in Africa, it's what he does off the court that has made him somewhat of a national hero. With a population of more than 50 million, the average life expectancy in the Congo is only 47 years. Diseases such as measles and polio, which have long been eradicated in the Western world, still ravage its people.
I actually witnessed 32 deaths in that village because of measles. Totally preventable. This disease shouldn't be around, period.
You just tired seeing people dying in a young age.
The few hospitals and clinics that exist in the Congo are unsanitary and ill-equipped to provide adequate health care. Children of the Congo are at greatest risk. 1 out of every 5 will die before their 5th birthday.
When you are raised in this type of environment, your heart stay here.
That's right.
Whatever you accomplish in your life, your heart stay here.
During the NBA offseason, Dikembe Mutombo and his money make an annual humanitarian mission to Africa. He supports dozens of charitable organizations, including this home for children with polio. And this NBA orphanage that bears his name. He is actively involved in the fight against AIDS and has been instrumental in helping to establish the NBA's Borders Without Walls basketball initiative in Africa. He regularly sends shiploads of beds, medicine, and supplies to health clinics in Kinshasa. Still, he knew in his heart that he had an even greater calling. The call he received as a 9-year-old boy.
Back in 1997, I've realized that my dream of being a doctor is when I came to America to go to school. It's been taken away from basketball. And I thought to myself, I said, what can I do? He said, you always talk about being a doctor, but about building a hospital. And I just said, okay, let me start a foundation, which the first goal would be to build a 300-bed hospital.
With a new sense of purpose, Dikembe set out on a personal mission to build the first hospital in Kinshasa in more than 40 years. In 1997, he established the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation with the primary mission of improving the quality of health and education in the Congo.
You feel like for being blessed and being put in the shoes that God put you in, you have to do something. And that's what I do, and I love it.
For the first time in its history, the people in the Congo will have access to a modern medical facility, complete with the latest in medical technology, equipment, and medicine. The Biamba Marie Mutombo Hospital will cost $29 million to complete. Dikembe has personally donated $10 million and works year-round to raise the additional $11 million.
Our future generation will judge us and the things that we was not able to do today. And I don't want to be judged. I want to be remembered that there's someone who contributed and someone who made a difference. I love my people so much and love America, but I never forget home. You know, I never forget the place that made me to be Dikembe Mutombo.
Kuze kumbe kuna pa